Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
And welcome to Jurassic Park.
I like the
Say
music.
the magic word. Yeah, this is Blast from the Past. First aired January 12th, 2008. Written by Kevin Hops. This is his the only episode he's ever written for Transformers. But he has written for a ton of other stuff, including, hilariously, what was this? Waynehead, the cartoon based on Damon Wayans.
Oh, wow. That's a thing that existed.
Okay.
Yes, it was. You know, a ton of Disney stuff in here. Rescue Rangers, Gummy Bears,
Oh, Gummy Bears.
Hercules, Buzz Lightyear. And then he also wrote a ton of Young Justice. Currently writes for Star Wars Rebels, so he's doing okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, we open with, taking the Autobots to Dino Drive, which is just Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's not even like subtle about, like, they use a piece of music that's like 3 notes off of the Jurassic Park theme.
Yes, it's cheap
So
knockoff
good.
Jurassic Park music. Using a
Just
cheap knockoff
different enough to
Jurassic
be
Park
legally
logo.
distinct.
And we get it, Drive, Park.
Did it, dong dong. Did it, dong dong.
We even get the Sam Park entrance.
Yes. We are one Goldblum away from a lawsuit.
It's pretty great. I appreciate it.
And I mean, much like Jurassic Park, this park is doomed by a fat guy.
Yeah.
One who spent so much time trying to figure out if he could that he didn't stop and think about if he should install flamethrowers.
Oh, and it is ruined by a hacker?
Yeah. I mean, by fat guy is mostly meaning bald here. Who does it not via malice, but just by kind of being bad at everything.
He's late and then he destroys every car in the parking lot and is fresh to get there.
He is not street legal.
Oh, and he runs over some of the Demolition Derby cars from last episode because, hey, let's reuse every design.
Nice catch.
Yay!
And yeah, if last episode was Bumblebee is too small, this episode is Bulkhead is too big.
Yeah, and clumsy. Mostly clumsy.
Stop size shaming these guys, Transformers Animated.
Seriously. It's not nice.
It's not like he can lose weight. He's a robot.
Exactly.
Oh, does that mean the next episode is going to be making fun of Ratchet's big gut?
No, it's going to be making fun of him for being old.
Yeah.
And having PTSD. I mean, it's not really making fun of him for that, but... Anyway, yeah, so they get in there, Tutorbot starts, giving them what is kind of the cartoon from Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely trying to animate it in that style instead of their own style.
Well, hi there, I'm Mr. DNA.
I love that video so much.
We get in, we check this amber, and bingo, Dino DNA.
Except in this case, it's not so much about how they made their crappy animatronic dinosaurs as just about dinosaurs in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's somewhat inaccurate because fossil fuels are not actually made of dinosaurs.
And most dinosaurs didn't end up in tar pits. That was more of a mammal thing in the Ice Age.
And
And
it's
most of
50
these
years in the future where cars being powered by fossil fuels.
And most of these dinosaurs aren't from the Jurassic. You
Because
suck,
of the oil.
Tutorbot.
It's still Detroit.
Because of the oil lobby.
Yeah, because wait a minute. Yeah, T-Rex is Cretaceous?
Cretaceous, the Triceratops is Cretaceous, and the Pteranodon, I'm pretty sure that's Cretaceous.
Oh yeah. Stegosaur was...
Stegosaur was Jurassic.
So pretty much everything about that is wrong. Oh, Tutorbot.
So is this a Tutorbot specifically for this park? Or does Sari's Tutorbot just have a program for visiting this park and also doing a surprising amount of self-promotion?
It's very of itself, so I assume it's just her Tutorbot.
I mean, maybe this is a commercial model, so, he's mass producing these things, and they're, telling everybody, your friends gotta get a Tutorbot. But presumably, it's like, how you can set your phone to do things when you get to certain locations. So they're hitting like the Dino Drive hotspot, and it's, triggering its Dino Drive,
knowledge. Yeah.
Yes.
Program. Macro.
Because this place is also owned by Sumdac.
As we find out, for some reason, even though these are some seriously crappy animatronic dinosaurs.
Yes,
Maybe
no
it's
feathers on them anywhere.
Maybe it's like the factory that he just got it from something and forgot that it exists.
Yeah, no, I just bought it from this John Hammond. Yeah. The robots broke down and started eating the tourists.
Oops.
Maybe he literally just bought Universal Studios Detroit.
So yeah, they're all, they are pretty amazed by these kind of crummy robot dinosaurs, especially Bulkhead, and he tries to get the Pteranodon to fly, which just breaks it, and then also breaks a Triceratops and a Tyrannosaurus.
Good job.
And also crushes Tutorbot.
So good job.
Well, beheads Tutorbot.
Yes. So they kind of have to take everything back to Sumdac so he can fix them. And hey, guess who's back? It's Megatron.
Yay!
Not just back, he speaks.
Yes, well, yeah, so he's poking through Tutorbot's head and he sees, oh, dinosaurs. Pretty cool. Maybe I can make dinosaurs. Dinobots? I thought you were supposed to make dinosaurs. Everybody hates you, Huffer.
They do. They do hate him.
So yeah, and this is the point where Megatron reveals to Sumdac that he's awake, but plays innocent, pretending that he is an Autobot, and that he was damaged. That he's kind of ashamed that he's like just a head, so he'd like to wait until he can get a new body to reveal his presence to them.
Yeah, he's
I love how he manipulates Sumdac into going along with this too.
Yes.
Also, this just reminded me of Bob Budiansky's story about how, I guess Hasbro, or Marvel told him that the name Megatron was too scary. And he was like, well, it's our main villain. And they were like, good point. So does he really think that Megatron is the name of one of their heroic Autobot allies?
And he's really got to hope that at no point the Autobots ever mention Megatron.
Yes.
Yeah, it's playing on a lot of chance and Sumdac's massive gullibility.
Yes. But luckily he's pretty massively gullible.
This was something that I was thinking about, is that you get, and it ties a little back into Black Arachnia, but I really feel like that was working as intended because, Megatron would often know she was lying and just kind of go along with it. But you have the thing where, especially with voice acting, they're acting like you can tell they're lying because they're trying to communicate that to the audience. But the other people in the setting don't pick up on it. But presumably it's not necessarily that character's just a bad liar, it's that they're trying to, communicate to the audience that they are lying. So that's what this made me think a lot about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Megatron is kind of balanced because he's not doing his normal menacing voice. It's a little lighter, and which does kind of sound like he's lying, but it's different enough that it's like, oh no, we have to wait until I have a body again. Yes. Then I will crush the Autobots. Then I will see the Autobots.
I'll visit them. We will have tea.
I like his, half-truth non-lies too, where he gives a answer that's technically true, but is letting Sumdac just assume exactly the wrong implication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does he actually identify himself by name?
I think he does call himself Megatron.
Maybe.
Well, yes, because Sumdac refers to him as Megatron later in the episode.
Mm.
Or at least he starts to and then catches himself. It's my assistant.
Whether or not he introduces himself explicitly in this scene, it does happen at some point.
So he convinces Sumdac to help him, let him fix these dinosaur robots.
Yeah, so Sumdac makes a Faust-tron bargain.
Well, he thinks this guy's just helping him out. He doesn't quite realize that he's selling his soul here.
Yeah.
Which
actually, that reminded me of the end of Transform and Roll Out when, he's talking about if the Autobots can never know about where all this stuff has come from. And at first I thought that was because he realized that this horrible enemy that they've been, fighting is this thing he's got in his lab. But now I realized that it was just because he realized that what he was doing by Cybertronian standards was really fucked up.
Yes.
Because, come on, that's kind of body horror he's got going on here. So he, thought that he didn't want them to learn that he had done this to one of their people.
It would be like if you stumbled on a Transformer inventor who had a bunch of human organs in his lab.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want them to know that regardless of any personal relationship they might have had with those humans.
I can totally see Brainstorm doing that.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. These guys were all jerks.
He would.
They were mostly dead when I found them.
They're just lying there in the ground. What else was I supposed to do with them?
Yeah.
They were just going to waste.
Not gonna waste organic parts. How often do you even get those?
They don't just grow on trees. They grow in people.
Yeah.
So he's actually planning to use these as prototypes for his future drone army.
Dun dun.
Which is something that I don't think ever really comes up again, but...
Sadly, no.
Anyway.
He does little things here and there, but doesn't mention specifically a drone dinosaur army.
He just downloaded Phantom Menace and he was hoping it would work out. Now considered a cinematic classic.
Oh boy.
So yeah, back at Casa Autobot, Prowl is trying to teach Bulkhead ninja techniques. Yeah. This goes badly.
Seems...
Yeah.
What did you expect?
He's not, even if we... He's not built for that. He has short limbs and a big stocky body, and he would not be able to be that kind of limber and have that kind of balance. It's not gonna happen.
No.
No, teach him sumo.
Yeah. I was very surprised at the restraint they showed after they said he needed to be a gentle wind. That they didn't go with him being a breaking wind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he just falls on Prowl, pushing him.
Knocking him unconscious, apparently.
Yeah.
He's very heavy. Prowl is very small.
Sure.
We get a POV shot of Prowl waking back up after he's been knocked out. And it's a weirdly analog video effect. It's like a tube TV turning back on.
Yeah.
In fact, it's kind of like the POV shots from RoboCop.
Dun dun dun. This entire series is actually just a big RoboCop reference.
I love this guy.
So it's in Detroit.
R.I.P. Miguel Ferrer. Bob Morton made a mistake. Now I've got to correct that mistake. So yeah, they need to take him somewhere where he can break fewer things. So they take him to an island in Lake Erie that absolutely does not exist.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. There aren't islands in Erie, are there?
I mean, there are islands, but not giant volcano islands.
But it's not
It's like a big...
It does kind of look like a volcanic crater, but it's like it wouldn't be. Like it's a weird shaped
Like,
island.
You never know. A volcano could emerge there sometime over the 50 years.
Like, they need a Dinobot island, there's gonna be a Dinobot island. It's gonna be Dinobot Island.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of, there are a bunch of small islands in Lake Erie. I've been to Peely Island, which is very nice. It does not have any Dinobots on it. It's mostly a bunch of wineries.
Looking online, it looks like all the islands in Erie are just very, very flat.
Yes. Well, everything around here is very, very flat.
I've heard that there's an island in the river along, the Detroit border that has like an abandoned theme park.
Oh, Boblo Island.
Yes. That would have been pretty cool. It wouldn't have been the appropriate G1 reference, but it would have been pretty cool. It would have been a Scooby-Doo reference.
Yeah, that's on Bois Blanc Island. That's technically on the Detroit River, not in Lake Erie.
Well, yes.
And then, of course,
You
there's
want
also...
jokers? That's how you get jokers.
That's right. And then, of course, there's Zug Island, which is in the River Rouge.
Zug?
Oh.
It's kind of just a big pile of garbage. And there are a bunch of like old steel mills there and stuff.
Ow. That's
Also
kinda...
produces the Zug Island hum, which is a weird hum perceptible to certain Michigan residents.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, so it's like...
And
weird.
I think it's supposed to, the climax of RoboCop when they're in like that big old steel mill and dump and stuff, that's supposed to be Zug Island.
Hmm.
So they drove to an island. I never got that impression from the movie that he crossed a bridge to get to
that
that
movie was filmed mostly in Dallas, so its Detroit geography is a tish off.
Just a little.
Oh.
But anyway, Blast from the Past. So yeah, they go to this island and Bulkhead just knocks over a bunch of trees.
And they start a weird running gag that doesn't really have a strong payoff.
Which one was that?
Prowl tells Bulkhead to, as the first step in doing ninja things, to assess the situation.
Oh, yes.
Every time
right.
Bulkhead says it, it's access the situation.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, why? I mean, if he'd said something different every time, it might be a joke, but getting it wrong the same way every time is not a joke.
I mean, it would have been a better joke if it had actually meant anything of any significance. Or if it had in some way affected his behavior.
It almost comes across as just Bill Fagerbakke doesn't know how to pronounce the word assess.
Aww.
It's like how some people pronounce the word ask as axe.
Ugh.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
I don't understand why you people pronounce schedule as schedule.
Because.
Admittedly, there's no K, but schedule just sounds wrong.
And don't
It's
get
like
me started
saying
on
lieutenant. What? No, lieutenant is completely wrong. It's not the word. It's not the word at all.
A schedule sounds like a type of porta potty or outhouse.
Sven Stasis Pod, the language and RoboCop podcast.
So yeah, the Dinobots are finished. They reveal them to the Autobots and the press, which includes Porter C. Powell.
Yep, he's hanging out.
Hanging out.
He has returned.
That's right. He's gonna turn up. Jeez, it's gonna be a couple, maybe not until next season. He's gonna actually have another speaking role.
Huh. He will be in the background a lot.
Yes, he will. Yeah, apparently he doesn't show up again until next season with the Elite Guard.
Ooh.
Episode 17. So sorry, Porter C. Powell fanatics.
Both of you.
We'll spot him again because when they have a character model, they use it.
This is true. So yeah, they show him off. Everybody's very impressed, and then Megatron takes control of them, and they go on a rampage. Somebody shut off the fences.
It's like, maybe your destructive rampage is a little premature here, Megatron. Like, yes, you want to test them out, but like immediately after they're installed?
Yes.
Well, that's when there's the most civilians to kill.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
Otherwise,
he's
just a bunch of bored tourists.
clearly not a very patient guy. I mean, he does all of his
Just
stuff
ahead.
as like, I am going to immediately do this plan.
Yes.
Also, I appreciate that the T-Rex has proper posture.
Yes. These are the most accurate dinosaurs we have yet seen on Transformers.
Also, I love that Sumdac names them Dinobots himself.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what else would you call them?
Dinotrons?
Sorotrons?
Ooh.
Dinosaurs with a Z?
No, no, not that, not that.
Dinosaucers? Robosaurs?
It's too many dinosaur-based things.
Yeah,
Zords.
so Bulkhead tries to, find his still point, but instead that mostly just means him being totally still while everybody else gets their kick out of him.
Yes, he's just standing there repeating his mantra and not actually doing anything.
And then he also falls on Prowl.
Yes.
Yep.
And Prowl deserves it.
Fanzone once again shows his love for high ordnance.
I like that he just brought this.
Yeah, like, why does he have a bazooka? And
He just
this is, and this brings about, no.
keeps it in the trunk of his little rusty car.
And they blow up his car, so he feels entirely justified.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Or wait, don't they blow it up later?
Maybe.
Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway, Bumblebee and Ratchet decide to let our powers combine, use their electricity and magnetism to create an electromagnetic pulse, because that's how electromagnetic pulses work, right?
That's how science works.
Electro plus magnetic equals electromagnetic.
No,
Yeah.
That's science.
no, that's... Well, presumably Ratchet's already is electromagnetic, because it's not always working, so he flips him out and charges him up, so that's electromagnetic. It's a magnet
It
powered
is.
by electricity.
Already electromagnetic.
Bumblebee shooting electricity at it doesn't make it more if Bumblebee's electricity was supercharging Ratchet, okay, maybe that would be more electromagnetic, but what he's doing, there's so much bad science.
It's a
in this
combo
episode.
move. It's their fastball special.
What? No, I think that would be when Bulkhead throws anybody else.
I guess that does happen at some point, I think.
Yeah.
And
Anyway, so Sari decides to contribute to this by adding in magic.
Yeah, let's make this situation more complicated.
the key starts glowing and floating in the air and trying to move toward Bumblebee, and Sari says, "Whoa, this is new, even though it's not. It's literally not. Weren't you paying attention in previous episodes?" Sorry.
I mean, she's like 8, so kind of no.
Yeah, she
Sure,
had
okay,
other
she's
things to do.
And then life finds a way.
Let's
Man, I
act
knew I should have programmed these with frog DNA.
Needs more Jeff Goldblum.
So yeah, this Terminators these dinosaur robots, and they get their fake flesh blown off. So there's a bunch of robot dinosaurs. And they're, of course,
And like Grimlock's head completely changes from a T-Rex to the 1989 Godzilla.
I was gonna say it looks like a steam shovel.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
which is kind of the same.
So you should belong to Mike
Oh,
Mulligan.
1990.
Nephews.
And so yeah, this shuts these things down. They get taken back in for repairs because Sumdac is pretty puzzled with this whole thing.
Did they use the flamethrowers in this one or not till the next one?
Not yet,
Not yet.
Okay.
because they have to learn it first.
Yeah, so Megatron thinks that the Allspark key must have sent something Cybertronian about the Dinobots. And he's lamenting that the primitive materials available on this planet are useless. It will take countless solar cycles to create attack drones capable of my needs. And without more substantial robotics for my own body, my prospects are grim, locked in this prison of a lab. Grim.
That's convenient.
Lock. Yeah, Grimlock this dinosaur starts talking, and he takes the name Grimlock.
Yes.
That's the most forced way to get his name, but I don't know how else you would get his awesome and stupid name.
I kind of love it. It's contrived, but it's contrived in a way that knows it's contrived and doesn't care.
Yeah.
And yes, that is David Kaye voicing another Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I spent the entire episode trying to place it and just not being able to until the credits. Whoa. I keep forgetting David Kaye has range.
Yeah, I didn't even bother to look and didn't think about it. Oh.
And apparently it is specifically David Kaye doing Phil Hartman Frankenstein monster from Saturday Night Live.
Basically, yeah.
Fire bad. R.I.P. Phil Hartman.
Oh, yeah, I miss him.
Oh, terribly.
He was Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer too, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So yeah, they awaken. They are apparently now sapient. And that they now have sparks of their own. So yeah, Grimlock declares himself the Dinobot leader. The other two do not get names here. I believe
or lines.
Swoop never gets named.
No.
Swooping the pterodactyl. And the Triceratops is eventually Snarl because they couldn't use the name Slag anymore.
No.
Because it's an insult?
It is basically the English word for slut. Or the British word for slut.
Or skank.
That's just... I'm just more confused about how the British ended up with that term.
I don't know.
Obviously a loose woman is like a pile of molten metal.
I just know that there's this Arctic Monkeys song that, that's part of the like, I think actually chorus is something about the girls as slag.
It's just weird. It just complicates things because it was always easy to remember which one was Slag because he was the one in G1 who would melt things with fire.
Yes, but now they all melt things with fire.
Yeah. And he's Snarl, so Snarl isn't Snarl.
Yeah, I can't remember Dinobot names anymore. I can't keep them straight.
And now they've got new ones.
Yeah.
There's Grimlock and guys who begin with S.
Yes.
Who hang out with Swoop.
Yes.
Well now Swoop is, straight.
Oh, right. Shit, I forgot about that. They changed it to... Nothing makes sense anymore.
I believe the Triceratops, I think the Triceratops is now slugged.
Uh-huh.
As in like punching a guy, not as in like the thing that you find on your lettuce.
Well,
okay, but then that's too close to sludge.
And
but sludge probably is
sludge is slug.
Uh-huh.
But Slug is a monster bot who makes art out of people's corpses.
And Strafe is a technobot.
Well, he's now a two-headed, pterodactyl thing.
I mean, he did have the two-gun thing going.
Yeah, and then there's, I believe the Velociraptor is Slash.
I guess that makes sense.
And the, Spinosaur, who is a totally new Dinobot, is, Scorn. He's a big fan of, Natalie Bruglia.
Scorn's a good name.
Alright, but these Dinobots are not listening to Megatron. He declares that their leader... Yeah.
They're not obeying his psychic command shit anymore, but they are listening to whatever stupid things he tells them.
So Tutorbot turns on, and he does his whole spiel about fossil fuels, which then convinces Grimlock that cars and trucks eat dinosaurs. Which means that cars and trucks, bad.
But
Megatron's all, oh yeah, no, that's the ticket. And the only thing worse than cars and trucks are cars that turn into robots.
Yeah, so the lesson here is cars and trucks bad, car robots worse.
I have to say that that's a little harsh towards car robots. I mean, it wasn't the best show, but it was Energon.
And the toys were decent.
Oh man, Megatron tried to transform Sideburn.
I don't know about the toys.
Yeah, that could lead anyone to go into a rage, I guess.
That's right. Bad. Alright, so, they start breathing fire, and they're just smashing a bunch of cars, much like the Man from Mars.
Oh.
Yeah, well, first they burn Tutorbot, then they go outside and, oh look, we're conveniently near an on-ramp. Let's wreck some cars.
That's right. They're going out at night and eating cars.
Oh. So
Cadillacs, Lincolns too, Mercuries, and Subarus. And they don't stop. They keep on eating cars.
Wait, does that mean, is this tied into the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs universe now?
Oh, no. I like that when Fanzone shows up to the scene here, he gets out of his car and asks how bad is it, specifically through his bullhorn.
And he gets an answer rather quickly, cause a car smashes into his Bumblebee-looking car. Then he gets out the rocket launcher.
Yes.
Yay.
But then Carl just eats the missile.
Oops.
Which prompts, this is why I hate machines, number 5.
That's right.
Yay!
Which, I think I missed the second one last episode.
Clever girl.
Also, didn't Sumdac think the flamethrowers built into the robots he was sending slightly suspicious?
It's gonna come up here.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Kind of going to...
You're gonna need like an ignition and the fuel for that? Like, how did Sumdac miss that? I mean, is the fuel the same as the fuel that just powers them?
Maybe.
Or the hydraulic fuel? Still, like, why? Okay, we're pumping extra hydraulic fuel to the mouth. Oh, and there's a convenient lighter here. Why? Sumdac is so gullible.
Yep.
Also, if they were using the hydraulic fluid to power the flamethrowers, the more they shot fire, the less they'd be able to move.
I don't know.
It's a pressurized system.
Try not to think about it too much.
And then Megatron, while he's watching them go on the rampage, says he'll create an army of them. And just, how, Megatron? Are you going to get, like, once you have your body back, are you going to steal the key? And Bumblebee's arms and Ratchet's arms? So that you can give them life, too?
I mean, he might. That kind of seems like the thing he'd do.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was implying giving them life at that point, just like having an army of these forms would be...
I mean, presumably he does want to steal the Allspark.
True.
Well, yes.
So yeah, the Autobots get there, and Bulkhead actually has a good idea,
Yeah.
which everybody is shocked by.
Aww.
It's so cute how proud he is of getting a moment of acknowledgement and appreciation from Optimus.
Yes.
And Bumblebee's snark after that is just amazing.
Yes.
Well, cause I think he was just surprised too, kinda. Like, what does Prime say? Like, good idea, Bulkhead?
Yeah,
And Bulkhead's like, he said good idea!
and Bulkhead.
And Bulkhead. Yeah, it's like,
So yeah, they do lure them to this park. Grimlock is of course enraged because car robot's bad.
I mean, the Kai stuff was kinda creepy sometimes, but...
I like that they note that they learned to talk when actually, as it turns out, they are the Larry, Daryl, and Daryl of Transformers.
Yes. Come on, we can't chill out on too many voice actors.
No. So, alas, only Grimlock gets to talk.
So even though they managed to lure them to this park, Bulkhead is still doing his ninja thing, and it's not going well. So Prowl finally tells him, don't be like me, be like you.
Aww.
And so Bulkhead just kicks Snarl and Swoop's asses.
And I love that part of doing what he does involves apologizing for it afterwards.
Yes.
yes. Only he's happy about apologizing now.
And Sumdac and Megatron are just watching this, and Sumdac's all fire breath. I don't think I put that in there, Megatron.
Where did that come from?
And Megatron's like, well, I'm terribly embarrassed. I really wanted to build myself a body, so I just put in some stuff into these into these Dinobots.
See if it would work.
Yes.
It's just so weird that the giant talking head of Megatron, the most evil Decepticon, manages to be demure.
Yes.
I love
about flamethrowers.
Yeah, I blame myself. And Sumdac's just like, no, it's okay, it's not all your fault.
Oh, Corey Burton is a delight on this show.
He is. I also love that we got more of Optimus fighting fire with fire retardant foam.
Yes.
And even though Bulkhead knocks down Snarl and Swoop, they just get right back up and start breathing flame next to Grimlock, who's melting a chunk of metal that Ratchet pulled up out of the ground under the grass?
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Why is there like a battleship Bulkhead underneath the grass?
That is a good question. But eventually they end up melting a parking lot as well. And of course Optimus remembers, hey, tar pits. And so Bulkhead tosses all the Dinobots to this molten parking lot, which is kind of a tar pit.
Oh, that was a parking lot? I thought it was liquid already.
I think it's gotta be no, it was a parking lot that was melted.
It makes way more sense than what I was just assuming were the local Detroit tar pits.
Yeah, there are no tar pits.
California has them. LA has them.
Yeah, when I first noticed it, I thought it was a pond because it was already liquid by the time I noticed it. I didn't pay attention that it was supposed to be a parking lot. That wasn't entirely conveyed.
I guess instead of the La Brea tar pits, those would be the La Salle tar pits.
No Detroit jokes.
It's a town in very close to Detroit over the Canadian border.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, they get stuck in this tar, and Professor Sumdac says, okay, enough of this. I'm just gonna melt these down. They suck. I am done with dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
I thought you were supposed to make Dinobots.
No one likes you, Hover. Just no one likes you.
And so, yeah, Prime says, yeah, that's probably a good idea. But Prowl thinks that, they maybe have minds of their own. But everybody's all, Prowl, you're crazy. And we're not gonna bother to check anything.
Yeah, they're awful
dismissive.
I mean, given what we've seen of Sari's key so far, given that it's given power by the Allspark, you would think it would be not that unreasonable to think that perhaps these might be living creatures now.
Yes.
I mean, Prime's argument is kind of less, I don't think it's worth considering whether or not they're alive, and more just, if they're alive, they're still really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's more just, safer to just off them anyway, but.
Yeah. But, thankfully, Prowl takes matters into his own hands, because the next morning, the Dinobots are gone. And we are back on the deserted island, which I think we're gonna call Dinobot Island, which I think eventually they call.
Yeah. Well, 'cause G1.
And it is apparently called, North Sister Island properly.
Mm-hmm.
Which is based on West Sister Island, which is an actual island in Lake Erie, but obviously does not have a giant volcano on it.
What do you mean?
It's actually it's a wildlife refuge, and
refuge? Okay, we're back to pronunciations again.
No, I just mispronounced that.
Okay.
And then they also, bootleggers used it, during Prohibition. And I think they speculated that Jimmy Hoffa might have been dumped there.
Oh.
Jimmy Hoffa might be everywhere.
Well, that's true. I mean, specifically, he was abducted in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a little more likely than underneath any baseball stadium.
Yeah, because Tiger Stadium was already there.
Hmm.
So yeah, they take them there, and, they're just gonna be in this, and they've done this with Bulkhead's assistance. So these two have their own little secret dinosaurs here.
Yeah, which, okay, I'll buy that Bulkhead and Prowl could break them out of the hardened tar behind the force field that Sumdac had stuck them in. How did they, A, convince them to go with them, and B, get them on a boat to the island?
Yeah, I guess they stole a boat.
Yeah.
You know, like a barge or something, you would have to assume.
Or just made them walk there under the water?
We see a boat that's docked at the island.
We do, but it's the same boat that's docked there both times they're at the island.
Maybe they took that boat the last time. They just got a boat.
Maybe that's just a boat that Sumdac picked up in a merger somewhere that Sari knows about and nobody else does.
Yes. You know.
Yeah. She's got like a whole blacklist of secret stuff he owns.
Yeah.
So yeah, and from Prying Eyes, Prowl pulls out a hologram projector, much like that thing they pull out of Perceptor in the Najika.
Ooh.
If that matter, the Twister.
Yes.
Yes. It did not actually contain, like, his entire brain, like was apparently the case with Perceptor.
No, they don't plug it into a geisha.
But they should.
Yeah. You just set it there and, okay, the force field will keep people from noticing the Dinobots are there, although it makes the island different from what it would have looked like a day ago, because it's higher and has more trees, and, like, wouldn't a force field be a good idea to keep them in there? Especially Swoop, who can just fly out?
I guess then people might know birds smacking into it. Or all those, I don't know, bisected bears on the one side of it.
Maybe.
Hey, we got half a deer here.
Oh.
Not great. Not great.
So, yeah, they take off. Grimlock decides that cars and trucks, bad. But nature, good. And then he gets pooped on.
Yes, he tells the birds to come back and fight like Dinobots.
Yeah, nature's stupid. Back and fight.
And then he
they will not.
transforms.
So he gets angry enough that he transforms. And then pulls out a flaming sword.
His sword isn't on fire, your argument is invalid.
And strikes a nice pose, like he just pulled it out of the rock in the ground.
Looks like a Frank Frazetta cover.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the other Dinobots watch impressed.
They do not get to transform this episode.
No.
Him Dinobot rightwise King of England.
And so that is Blast from the Past.
Oh, I have another one. The LeBaron Tar Pits.
Oh, that's very good.
Chrysler LeBaron?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Chevy Nova? So yeah, this actually does advance our plot a little, and it's kind of the first time that we see Megatron as a force that'll not only sort of manipulate things behind the scenes, but also introduce and empower new characters.
Yeah.
Which we will see more of, and he's doing it to ultimately sort of test the waters for what he's gonna do with his own self.
Yes.
He's seeing what the limitations of resources. Actually, I did appreciate that at the end he was talking about how they were, about how the Earth technology was prehistoric. It's like, is that because it's made of naturally occurring pulleys and gears? It's back at that level from back when they were made of naturally occurring pulleys and gears.
Yes. So yeah, that is it for Blast from the Past. It's a lot of fun. And I enjoy the Dinobots. I'm kind of okay with the fact that only one of them speaks.
Yeah. If you're gonna have any characters in a Transformers series not speak, Dinobots are a good choice.
Yeah.
Because they're not the brightest.
And then I get to make Newhart references that I don't even know if people get anymore because I'm old.
It just makes me think, okay, in that analogy, who's Bob Newhart? Is it Megatron?
Maybe.
Oh man, he's gonna wake up next to Starscream.
Also, that's that one guy who was in Blade Runner and then also in that Batman episode.
Yes. Oh, what is his name? William Sanderson.
Yes.
He's also in Deadwood.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
That's cool.
He is in a ton of stuff, and I always get him confused with that guy who played Bob the Goon in Batman.
Oh, they're not the same guy?
They are not the same guy.
They look so similar.
Apparently they're constantly getting mistaken for each other. Like, people stop William Sanders and love him in Batman. Oh, and he's also in a super creepy, early episode of, X-Files, where he's like a guy who's super afraid of blood, and digital displays keep telling him to kill.
Yeah, I think I remember him being in a thing.
So yeah, William Sanderson, he's great. Somehow has not been on Transformers.
Huh. Though that episode of Batman did have, the name of the company making the robots was Cybertron. So.
Yes, and the follow-up episode, where that robot Batman is running around, written by Bob Skir and Marty Eisenberg.
Ooh.
Oh.
Huh. So it's, there are links there. But no, he hasn't been in any Transformers yet, but he should be because he's really cool.
But speaking of people who were in Transformers and are super cool, we've got our second special guest star coming up in our next episode, Thrill the Hunt. And he's not bad for a human.
Yay! Speaking of really cool actors who I like a lot because of early, sci-fi things that they did.
So, yes, that is Thrill the Hunt. So, until then, though, of course, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Facebook, we're on Tumblr, and we're on Twitter.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net, where we also have a news podcast, Iacon Underground Radio. We have a Patreon set up to help us offset our increasing costs and upgrade some of our equipment. That's at patreon.com/iaconunderground.
And you can find us on whatever podcast provider you prefer, both on iTunes and on Google Play. And wherever you get us, please rate and review us. And of course, if you want to let us know what you think, write into the old Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. So until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
This is Unix. I know this. I'm Alex.
Clever girl. Oh, I couldn't think of better. I'm David.
Hold on to your butts.
闇の彼方静寂を引き裂き星の眠りを呼び起こすのはどいつだ。ほら目の前楽な魂たち行けばはないまっすぐに受け止めろ。さま闇の脇や恐れを処理して僕らは意識組み替える。その手を強く握り互いの絆信じて戦え。
Dino DNA.
Yeah.
Dino DNA. Richard Kiley, we spared no expense. Goldblum noises.
He just makes so many weird noises in that movie. I mean, he normally makes weird noises, but in that movie it's like peak Goldblum.
I am looking forward to that Thor movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And I hope it means maybe not in that movie, but in a subsequent movie where he meets the Collector. But because they're both elders of the universe.
Yeah.
And they could just overact at each other.
Yes. So I don't know, you need to cast somebody else as, I don't know, the Stranger, or, I don't know, the Gardener, one of those guys.
Yeah.
Cast a pro wrestler as the Champion.
Oh.
I mean, it's too late to cast the best possible person for the role.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of played it once.
Oh yeah.
Wrestler!
Yeah.
Right.
That,
In Dial M for Monkey.
which was just a shameless adaptation of that, issue of, Marvel Team Up.
Marvel 2-in-1, yes.
Yes, Marvel 2-in-1 might. But I love that it's just a straight up adaptation of that, but with Monkey in the place of Ben Grimm.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what wrestler you would cast as the champion now. I mean, you could probably go with John Cena.
I'm not sure if John Cena might be too on the nose in some ways, and I don't think he's over the top.
I mean, he can act, and I guess you'd paint it blue or something.
Yeah.
I think the problem is when he's acting, he's not playing to the type of a pro wrestler generally.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
He's more-
John Cena does comedy better.
Yeah. He's more comedically dickish jock than he is pro wrestler.
Yeah. So we need somebody over the, maybe just the CGI Mick Foley. I mean, he can basically do a Rock impression, so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, or of course you could get the actual Rock if he doesn't have some sort of DC non-compete clause when he eventually plays Black Adam.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody does.
I'm trying to think if anybody's been in a DC movie and a Marvel, like an MCU movie.
I know there have been, but I
There are guys who've done
forget
both
who.
TV shows.
Oh, maybe.
Because I know there's a guy on Arrow who's the same guy who played Dum Dum Dugan.
Gary Chalk?
Yeah.
No, not that Dum Dum Dugan.
Aw.
Not that one.
Oh,
Cause Gary Chalk.
Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, I guess that counts.
Oh yeah.
And
that
James
was-
Marsden.
Oh yeah,
And Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Oh.
And Chris
oh,
Evans.
Right, Ryan Reynolds. I forgot.
Wait, what DC movie was Chris Evans in?
Ryan Reynolds. Wait, what?
I guess The Losers kind of counts.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy who played Killer Croc in Suicide Squad was also Scourge in that second Thor movie.
Ooh.
Oh, so he'd been two guys under so much makeup I didn't realize who the hell it was.
He's not in a ton of makeup for the start of that Thor movie. He's just got funny eyes and like elf ears.
I don't even remember.
He's the one
him.
elf who's black. And then, like halfway through the movie, he turns into like a rock monster.
I thought he turned into a different actor, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I think he's like mostly CG. He's probably doing like mocap.
Oh. I don't know. I watched the movie once. I haven't bothered to rewatch it because the weakest villain, which is such a shame because of Eshelstyn. He's good when you let him do shit.
Yeah, I really wish he'd been hammier like he was in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
He's just too generic. He needed to be, I mean, if they had really played it like
actual Malekith.
Yeah, he would have been way hammier.
Yes.
Cause he would have been like an actual fucking elf. So great.
Yeah, he should have been competing with Loki for campiness.
Yes. Scenery chewing. He didn't have bright colors at all.
No.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, right. Two-Face himself. Well, and I guess now Michael Keaton.
Hi.
Oh yeah, Michael Keaton.
The Batman and the Vulture.
Vengeance
What
was
Marvel
looking
movie?
at me.
What Marvel movie is Tommy Lee Jones in?
He's in First Captain America. He's like the general guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the camp drill instructor guy.
Yeah, he's like busting
Oh.
Steve Rogers' balls.
Wow, I really need to rewatch that movie.
It's a good movie. Like that
I know
is
it's a
a
good movie.
solid. It's Sunday afternoon. It's on TV. I'm gonna watch this.
Oh, and if you consider V for Vendetta a DC movie, Natalie Portman and Hugo Weaving.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's only sorta.
I'm trying to think if anybody from Watchmen's a Marvel movie. Nobody's coming to mind. Although apparently Patrick Wilson has a voice cameo as the president in Batman v Superman. I'm just going to assume that he's been Night Owl.
Aw, that's great. I would love that.
Okay, maybe this is meta, but back to the who would you cast as the champion?
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair.
Yeah, I think that works.
Ooh.
Although I assume somebody else is subbing in for him during action scenes because he's got to be like 7 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see him literally bringing his own wardrobe, and that would probably work.
You say that as though he hasn't flogged on eBay at this point.
Aw.
Man is notoriously bad with money because he lived his gimmick.
This is true.
I don't know where my bag of bags is.
He was a kiss stealing son of a gun.
Can't, come on.
Oh! Tim Robbins.
What was Tim? Oh, Howard the Duck.
Yep.
Well, I guess that counts.
Kinda.
Say that so hesitantly.
I just watched that for the first time. It's not good. Surprise.
No. But it's so not good in such an unusual way.
I told you about how I wanted to see it when it was new when I was a kid. And my parents were like, oh, we'll go see it first. And they were like, no, you wouldn't really like it. And then like when I was in high school, I watched on like TBS at 2 a.m. I was like, I would have loved this when I was 8. Like regardless what I thought of it then, I would have loved it when I was 8.
Alright, well I think
Lawrence Fishburne.
What was Lawrence Fishburne in?
Lawrence Fishburne?
The Fantastic Four movie that nobody saw compared to the other two that almost nobody saw.
Lawrence Fishburne's in? Oh, right he is.
He's the Silver Surfer.
Right. Well, I guess he's the voice of the Silver Surfer because it's Doug Jones doing the body.
Really? I mean, I've seen the movie. I don't know if I've seen the entire movie, but I remember that Surfer.
And the movie's
I'm
called
trying to
Rise of
remember
the
what the hell his voice
Silver
was.
Surfer is in fact
I know,
in it.
but I'm trying to remember what his voice sounded like, and I can't remember.
I mean, it was
all.
Lawrence Fishburne, so it probably sounded like this. What if I told you that I was silver and also I surf?
Probably sounded like Lawrence Fishburne.
Anyway, I have got to go, but I will talk to everybody in a fortnight.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
Hey. Night.
Oh, wait. Did I stop? Oh, I didn't stop recording. God damn it.